Winter is a unique time to visit the European continent. Crowds are usually thinner, train rides take on a whole new atmosphere, and there's also an obvious feeling of festivity floating throughout the continent. The winter weather is also not as scripted as you might think. While the northern reaches are certainly chilly, countries around the Mediterranean maintain a temperate climate. If you're considering planning your trip to Europe this winter, here is our list of 10 best winter destinations to visit in Europe. Number 10 is London. While there's probably no dull season in London town at all, winter brings a transformation to the great metropolis that leaves even the most hardened businessman of Canary Wharf reaching for his roasted chestnuts and mulled wine. Then there are the pantomimes and chart-topping shows of the West End to enjoy, and of course the legendary shopping centers at Covent Garden, Oxford Street, Westfield and Carnaby. Number 9 is Swiss Alps. Swiss Alps is one of the coldest places in Europe. Its average lowest temperature is around -3 degrees Celsius. The mountain range is shared with the countries of Switzerland, France, Italy, Austria, and Liechtenstein. That is a chain of mountains and peaks that cross the German-Switzerland border. It is breathtaking and picturesque in appearance. White glaciers mainly typify it. There are 4 main attractions in the Alps for you to try out. These are the Alps, the Glacier Express, Lake Thun, and Mount Pilatus. The Alps region gives you the opportunity to ski. You ought to be careful though, because the area is prone to avalanches. Enjoy some rides on the Glacier Express train. Walk atop Lake Thun, which is often frozen on top. Lastly, take some trips to the top of Mount Pilatus. Number 8 is Krakow. Poland in winter may remind you the images of bitter cold and stark architecture, yet the reality is often far different, especially in Krakow, which is nestled in southern Poland, which is just north of the border with Slovakia. While Krakow may be cold, and its streets are often clad in a festive blanket of snow, the vibrant culture, sights, delicious local cuisine and drink are all heartwarmingly magical. Winter is an excellent time to visit as crowds tend to be less, allowing you to quickly escape the cold when visiting must-see sites such as Wall, a royal castle built in the 13th and 14th centuries. Visit in winter to get a glimpse of a delightful fairytale setting, with its spectacular views over the river Vistula. Number 7 is Reykjavik. Under the kaleidoscopic colors of the northern lights and the unceasing darkness of Iceland's long winter night, the city of Reykjavik blooms from December to March with fairy lights and festivities to boot. Of course, New Year's Eve is a real winner, when fireworks illuminate the volcanic peaks around town, as locals drink the night away with oodles of Scandinavian vodka, while the famous Winter Lights Festival in February offers up some great cultural events and art shows. Then there are Iceland's wilder attractions to enjoy, from the bubbling pools of the Blue Lagoon to the sprawling ski fields. Number 6 is Innsbruck. Every winter, thousands of visitors descend on the fairytale town of Innsbruck, nestled in its dramatic fold of high alpine mountains, right at the heart of the Austrian Tyrol. But put the culture and cuisine aside, Innsbruck's major attraction is, of course, the formidable wealth of ski resorts that exists on its peripheries, ranging from family-friendly Alpa to the endless pistes of Zillertal Arena. Attractions. These are what have transformed the town into one of the biggest winter sports hubs in Europe. Number 5 is Paris. Winter is a peaceful time to visit the City of Lights on a city break or holiday to France. While the weather may be a little dull and gray, the streets are quiet, and the crowds at popular tourist destinations are a fraction of their spring and summer sizes. Unless, of course, you're visiting for Valentine's Day in February, when you'll share this most romantic of cities with lovers from around the world. Visit early winter to enjoy sparkling Christmas decorations and festive shopping at fancy boutiques and Christmas markets alike. Enjoy while sightseeing with a glass or two of vin chaud or a cup of hot chocolate at one of Paris' many charming cafes. Number 4 is Copenhagen. If you find yourself in the chilly reaches of Denmark as winter sets in, then be sure to make a beeline for the capital, which is undoubtedly one of Europe's most popular destinations during the colder months of the year. Most of the action here focuses on the fairy tale cheer that abounds throughout the snowy parks of the city in December and January, with ice rinks popping up at the Frederiksberg Gardens and festive markets dominating at the Tivoli and Christiania. However, Copenhagen is also famed for its wintertime hospitality, with cozy drinking joints and smorgasbord eateries, complete with log cabins and chatty locals to add the flavor. Number 3 is Prague. Regardless of the time of year that you visit Prague, you are sure to fall in love with the charming Czech capital that's also known as the City of 100 Spires, and is one of the most walkable cities in Europe, with its many churches and impressive buildings of various architectural styles, riveting history and labyrinth of cobbled streets. It's a magical destination for an escorted tour. Arrive in December, January or February on a Prague winter break, and with a dusting of snow, the city truly could be the setting of a fairy tale, crowned by a storybook castle, which is a UNESCO-listed treasure. Prague may be cold, but it's also undeniably pretty. Prague is also one of the best European cities to visit in winter, as the weather gives you the perfect excuse to tuck into some hearty food. Traditional Czech cuisine includes filling soups and nourishing stews with dumplings, so enjoy a feast. Number 2 is Budapest. The imposing buildings in the Hungarian capital look even more stunning when sprinkled with snow. And if you are feeling the chill, take a dip in one of the city's famous thermal baths. At Széchenyi Baths, one of Europe's largest hot spring spas, there are outdoor pools, including one with a chessboard, but you can also bathe inside. And the water here reaches a toasty 40 degrees Celsius. Alternatively, catch a performance at the Hungarian State Opera House. Swan Lake and the Nutcracker are both on the program for December, and much-loved operas, including Ada, take to the stage throughout the winter season. Number 1 is Vienna. There's arguably no better city in Europe to while away those chilly winter days and nights than in Vienna. Voted severally as Europe's most livable city, Vienna is a must-visit at least once in a lifetime. The city lies along the famous Danube River and is easily accessible by various means and ways. It does have some harsh winters, recording some low of around 4 degrees Celsius. Other than being the home of the famous Ludwig van Beethoven, the city also boasts several other attractions. In the winter, you might visit the city to ski, ice skate, attend numerous concerts and other live performances. Being home to numerous cafes and coffee shops, you should also expect to get into these eateries and satisfy your stomach. And because cold is never a comfortable feeling, you will want to get into the spa to relax and warm up. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. Bye for now.